Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel. Tis I, the one only Archer with Archer Astrology. What's shaking bacon? Welcome back to the Archer Broadcasting Company. How are ya? Pisces, it's time to do your love energy check-in for you and the one on your mind for July of 2023 when you clicked on this reading and decided to hang out with me for a little bit. King Cups to the Ace of Wands. Damn. Nice, Pisces. All right, cool. Pisces, for you, Spirit has astrologically called in the cavalry under the beams of the neon moon, with the sun returning home to Cancer along with a new moon in Cancer at the end of the month. Couple that up to the full moon in Capricorn, the buck moon, which initializes, energizes, and catapults everything into action towards the node shifts into Aries and Libra. And this will help harmonize and bring everything together for you, Pisces, because the sun and the moon for a little bit will be both at home in Cancer. Everything will start to energize. You'll be feeling a little more of that. And this will focus on your fifth house for this month. So you will start having a little bit more fun, little bit more youthfulness going on, and feeling a little bit of that Leo energy of the heart chakra, because Venus retrograding, much like how Mercury retrograde will focus on the mind and reflection, Venus retrograde will focus on the heart and the heart chakra. So for you, you're going to actually feel the energy of Venus retrograde as much as Leo will, because it's happening in Leo and it's affecting your fifth house. So that's a pretty strong tie between there for the two of you to reflect onto this and to energize the crown and the heart chakras kind of in a sort of a way. And the 7-7 portal will be what energizes and manifests. So I'm picking up on a Pisces that actually was looking into the portal energies of like 7-7, 8-8, and so on. And what you're thinking about while you're doing that is where everything happens. So especially focusing into like Libra season, because the South Node and the North Nodes going into Aries and Libra will energize some cardinal energy there. So you and Cancer share the moon card. So all the cardinal energy that's energizing in the month of July from Aries and from Cancer and from Libra and from Capricorn, those ones there are all going to start leveling things up to take your power back into a cardinal energy. Way more of the king of the castle as opposed to the mutable and the fixed signs. So self-care and respect is always good and always looks good. So what we're going to do here is a 9-card spread, Pisces. And tis a little bit of an Archer 9-card spread, because I do still focus on the what is looked at as a basic 10-card spread, where you have your present position, your immediate influence, your goal and destiny. I lay those out. Then your distant past, your recent past events, and your future influence. Then we look at incoming energy, emotion factors, and inner emotions with a final outcome at the bottom of the deck. So, but then what I do is, as I'm pulling these, it allows me to continue the intuitive messages the Spirit's delivering for you. And I see each image first as one individually, then I combine them, and as each one goes in there, it tells me a story. So cards and energies can adjust to each of the positioning for the timeline jumps that spirits are channeling the messages through me to you. So it gives you a little insight as to how an Archer spread works. It's Detroit, man. It's the D. It's 313 style. So we freestyle at Eminem, So you take that and you build into it. So let's do it to it. We're going to use the Baba Booey deck for your base cards to get them 9 and 10 cards. And then we will use my Grand Theft Auto, the Urban Tarot, which is like my new favorite deck of all. This one here is going to get us some clarifiers onto all of this that allows us to tell the whole story that I channel as I meditate and focus on your energies before I come in to sit down and do these readings. So we'll take a peek at it. And actually, if you would like a little bit, when I meditated, for me, you might even want to look into some of your like childhood regressions. And what I did was I actually asked my mother, and I was like, hey, what was something that kept baby Archer calm when he was freaking out as a baby? And she did not even blink or bat an eye, right? All she did was look, she goes, you had to go for rides in the car. I'm like, chariot energy, foot on the gas. Okay, gotcha. So what did I do when I meditate? I go for a ride in the car. And as I did that, I saw for you energies coming in of a lot of like confidence. And I remember seeing like shoes and walking and a lot of like closed eyes for some reason, like staying focused. So it was what led me to a point to get started. So we will take a look at base cards, clarifiers for the month of July for you. And we will only be accepting the messages for Pisces highest and greatest good only, because sure, we could tap into some negative energy if y'all wanted to, but we're here to heal. So we like to fly the friendly skies at Archer Airlines. And we actually do not have a weight on the baggage check, so you're good. All right, let's go for it, Pisces. Here we go. I appreciate love and thank you for being here. Love that like for me, please. All right, let's go. 2 more shuffles, Pisces. Uno and dos. Let's love this deck for the pretty Pisceans. Love you guys. The bottom of the deck is the 3 of Cups, Cancer energy. Nice. Told you there's a lot of Cancer energy going on being in Cancer season right here. And this is some happiness with you and Spirit helping with the Wheel of Fortune to clean out the stuff that you don't want, don't need, and no longer require. Whether you've asked for it in the 3D by being like, oh God, not this again, or you've said it in the 5D subconsciously as you communicate with Spirit. Right there, Sag and Scorpio with some Cancer energy to the 9 of Wands, Sagittarius energy on this. So see, you're protecting and guarding your energy here. But this was a fight to like end all fights because you were happy. And this happens and it shuts you down and locks you out on this here. But you want your justice. All right, let's go for it. Here we go. Present position, we have the Prince of Wands. Fire energy and a little knight, a little moving, but it's kind of young. This was kind of immature. Your immediate influence in the energy is the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. And like, not my circus, not my monkeys, something that you got into this and got a little tired about dealing with the sun, Leo energy. So your goal or destiny is your happiness. That's what you want. You want the sun. You want happiness. And even though we're all told to, not stare directly at the sun, think about it when you think about love. Love is always like, do you want me to lasso the moon for you, Mary? That sort of a thing. The love and the romanticisms are usually tied to the moon. And the positive and the heat and the passions and that are tied to the sun. So in your past positions, I see a fight here that was spawned out of some jealousy. Okay, so you've got a little bit of some princess energy, a little immature, a little small D daddy energy here, who gets a little jealous of mommy and puts them in the place here when the friends show up with that bigger D energy. And then mommy gets mad at daddy for being a little too controlling. And then what happens? Then like mommy goes and gets her nails done. Daddy goes and buys new lawnmowers. And then nobody's got anything going on. And this happiness will lose you. But it's your goal. It's your destiny. It's your density, Lorraine. Right? So as we keep going into this energy here and seeing about this fighting, about the money, and about putting things together, we see the world. We see coming to a point of an end point here at the completion. A mutable energy. Gemini, you, Sagittarius, Virgo, of balancing out and come to that point, like how the new moon will wind up in the third decan, whatever, pick one, of Cancer, and that mutable energy, as opposed to the early first decan that's more cardinalish, the second decan that's more fixed, and the third decan that's more mutable, that follows the cycles just like how the seasons do. After an equinox, then you go through a cardinal energy, a fixed energy, and then a mutable energy, like how currently we're going Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. So this world here brings you through all those cycles, all 3 of those decans to a point of completion. Your distant past was going through all of this energy here and trying to find out and feel through the facts of why a relationship is falling apart and failing when the money is all that's been spent, and trying to make somebody feel better because you can't afford the new house, can't afford the rent, and trying to go forward with it, Princess of Cups. So you could have this watery energy on your side of Princess. You guys both felt like 2 kids fighting right here with this Prince and Princess of Wands, Prince of Wands, and Princess of Cups. Leo, Cancer energy. You've got Aries and Pisces in there. You've got Leo and Scorpio. That you've got 2 immature masculine and feminine energies duking it out, fighting to one-up each other to be better at this point. And then by the end of the thing, nothing's paid, and you've got it's like the flat tires you can't fix, and like you're just dumb, and the bumps on the side of the road, and you're just out screaming, fighting. Everybody's over, and we're just finished up with this one, which gets you to a future influence. I say it here, and it comes out down here. Libra energy with the 3 of Swords, and healing that entire fight, those wounds, and all the traumas. See how you just tapped out to sit out on this one here? So your future influence is trying to heal from the fight, from the 3 of Swords, from the energies that come into this. Then as we keep going forward here, you've got your incoming energy. What's heading your way is the Hierophant, Taurus energy. This is looking into some deeper knowledge, leveling up, going to higher powers like authority or father, paternal type figures to be like, what can we do to make this different, to make it better? Like it's kind of like after you have that fight, then you go and visit your parents and you're like, well, yeah, me and Pisces are having a fight, or Pisces and me Pearson are having a fight. Insert whatever, direction you want to go with that situation. You know the roles better than me. And just being like, Mom, Dad, what do I do? And then getting that knowledge. Terrifying. So as you go into this one here, this is what happens when it gets the walls so thick and you hear everything that's going on, Pisces, Hierophant. You know, it's kind of like, well, no, Pisces in the other room, Pisces don't hear good, or you guys are going on, well, somebody else is hiding away and in a closet. You're Pisces, man. You're deep. You spend an entire all signs listening to all the other 11 signs bullshit, and then it's your turn to it. So even the stuff that people don't think Pisces hears. Three of Cups, always tuned into spirit, but always for good and for better. Now, your Fool energy is what your environmental factors are. We have seen both of my cards show up. Both of Archer's Take a Drink cards have shown up for the month of July here, with this Fool card initializing environmental factors, Aries energy, the node shift. Key points for you are right around the Cancer Leo cusp season, where this new beginning in the Aries energy going into a node propels this and motivates it forward. This is where you come into more of a confidence of a goddess mindset, and all that Kim Velez confidence starts attracting things in, and it's like starting to heal yourself without knowing you're healing yourself. And look at how this happens, where you've got the World card, the last card in the tarot deck, a few clarifications about the immature energy, the healing energy, the leveling up, the seeking more into it. And what happens? You wind up at the end with the World card going all the way to the Hierophant because you seek the knowledge and you leveled up. That's not bad at all. So as you go through this point, you've come to the completion here to find that whole new world, taking the knowledge level up and seek it here. So this here, now I'm seeing twos being something. I keep hearing two in my head going on. Maybe you're a February 2nd Pisces, or a life path number 2, or maybe even it's February 2nd even Pisces. See, I'm pulling both cusper sides of this. I'm pulling the Aquarius Pisces, and I'm also pulling the Aries Pisces out of this one. So it's literally, I'm seeing you come to a point of completion and going through all three of those decans to get like where you want it to go. That is youthful energy that restores itself. And dude, if you're a leap year, February 29th, then like you only age once every 4 years. It's like fish years. It's supposed to dog years. So it's like discovering a fountain of youth there. You've caught all the freaking knowledge, Pisces. It's like you're already transitioned on to the other side, being like tuned in. Your dreams might even be getting really deep right now, or dreaming about something like that. All right, so let's see what's going on here with that goddess mindset. That gets you to your inner emotions, how you feel as you go through the month of July and the energies come through. Wait, Eight of Pentacles. Now, Eight of Pentacles is, let's see, you've got your Cardinals as your Cappies, and then you got your fixed goes next, that's Virgo, and then your, rewind, Taurus, and then your, then where are we at with that one? Mutable, which would be your Virgo. Virgo energy with the Eight of Pentacles. See, took a minute to deduce and analyze, but we did it. And that's what you're doing. Your inner emotions are wanting to work on this, wanting to heal, wanting to Kimbalez yourself up and get deep, freaking down and deep. Your final outcome being the Three of Cups. That road, this letting me know there's a positive energy and help from spirit directly helping get you through this entire energy. So now let's pull some clarifiers on this and see where Archer's 9 card takes you to. Because that goddess mindset and confidence is straight up sexy. You know this, whether you're a male Pisces or a female Pisces, it's just straight up that gets them noticed. It's going to attract them back in. There's an energetical cord. And I pull, even though I haven't seen it, I pull a Page of Swords energy of them watching, spying, maybe even the both of you guys watching or spying on this. Heavy Taurus, Cancer's here, Leo, you've got Libra, you've got Virgo, Aries. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty big grouping going on here. Gemini's here too. All right, so let's see. Clarifiers on this as we start from the past into the present and heading towards the future. Because see, you're healing from this right now. And as you gain this more knowledge, looking into things like Les and leveling up and ASMR and binaural beats, you get to this new beginning that goes forward from there. So we got past, present, and future as we pull clarifiers onto it with the Three of Wands. And 33 could be a number. It is a master number and a level of the past masters that are ascended up that could show you going with the flow to ride out this healing as you go into it. So it's like no matter what you're thrown up against the wall, you're like you always land on all fours. It's like having 9 lives and never having spent one of them here. Healing yourself has been a real struggle, and the struggle is real, but riding out with the flow is what leads you down that path. Two of Wands shows an element of free will to the Seven of Wands. A lot of fire, a lot of passion, clarifying this because it's something you really worked to manifest here. You might even be starting to look into the dark night of the soul more to see where that takes you to. Don't give away the TV. That's not what spirit means by all that stuff, no matter what you think. You got to go forward from that with the Chariot. Cancer energy. So yeah, Pisces, this motivates you forward. And we've seen the moon, we've seen the Cancer energy. This is what's infecting and uplifting you. It's self-propelled guidance. Jesus taking the wheel to ride out through the storm, regardless of the situation that comes your way. It's always being able to land on all fours. Knight of Pentacles. See, It's taken longer than you expected. And as you get through into Leo season at the end of August, that's where this comes in and goes the distance, because the Knight of Pentacles does take long to get there, but it's also the U.S. Postal Service, the card, as the Swedish chef shows up. And I do pull a Pisces Aquarius cusp here, because this has got a lot of similarities to the Aquarius reading here to manifest and go the distance on this one with 2 of Pentacles. This was there too. So yeah, 2, 2, and 3, 3 are numbers that comes out, as I mentioned, like the life path number 2, that you get this balance and healing to come through from this in your goddess energy to find that happiness that you've wanted, you've requested, and that you've manifested in onto this one. Going across down here with the 9 of Cups to the world. See, that completion point brings in happiness. You could have something coming your way as we transition through there from Cancer into Leo season that brings this out. It's like that. As you go through this dark night of the soul, you find that it's not so much spirit messing with you, but actually like showing you points of red flags and exit strategies to get yourself out of negative situations that involuntarily get attached to you, so that you can stay in this happiness. You know when the negative flows are, the positive flows are, and it lets you focus on that to bring it through. Involuntarily, you just start trusting yourself above all else. 7 of Pentacles, something that creates generational wealth to the distance, and it's working overtime, working at night to do this healing on this Princess of Cups to bring in what you want. 6 of Wands. There's your victory and what you're looking for. And if Caitlin Petty's a Pisces, what if I could see that? That's some adorability right there, because this is finishing a 5K like all the way across the bridge before everybody else even gets there on this 6 of Wands to the 9 of Cups. That is something that will manifest straight out of Compton right there to bring you where you want and what you want to get to go forward from that with that 6 of Wands. And that's on your 3 of Swords. That tells me right there to clarify, you will heal from this. You are doing the work as a goddess and going to heal this through. You're addressing your wounds and you're bouncing back, Pisces. There's no way to forget this. 3 of Swords. There's your 333 comes in. That's heavy duty angel numbers to check out. When I get the same cards, regardless of this situation, whether on top one or the others, we're doing an Archer 9 card. You have 3 3s that connects to say that, yeah, what Archer brought up here about healing from this is a little bit of a clarifier that I'm on point and following the situation. And look, it also goes on to the Hierophant, which clarifies that you're using this to learn from the past problems and heal. Ace of Pentacles to a new beginning on this one. That right there is they can't forget about you and they want this. You're manifesting in a new beginning with that person, the one that's on your mind. And right here is beginning to, because you can no longer sweep any more dirt under that rug. Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. You get to a point where it's Mount Rugmore and you can't do any more of that, and you got to clean it up and you got to get it out of here because you can't fit no many dirt under there. And then all of a sudden, boom, Chernobyl. Something explodes, something erupts, and they're going to apologize and offer something new for you right there, Pisces. This right here is friggin' Holy Two-Fish, Batman, and it's on the Fool. It's a 0 point and a new beginning on here. Those are your environmental factors. What's astrologically coming your way is a new beginning here. Ace of Pentacles to the Fool card with Justice, clarifying, 8 of Pentacles, doing that work to bring in exactly what you want. And it's Spirit's telling you right here to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, Pisces, and believe in your path, because healing from it is the ability to learn and to teach. It's not all much about that legal stuff, the mambo jambos and coming into it. I mean, granted, you could be winning a court case, getting that clean bill of health. But look, y'all, I'm a tarot reader. I have not in any way, shape, or form taken a bar exam or signed a Hippocratic oath. I don't think you actually really have to sign those things. And I've passed a couple bar exams back in my 20s, but we won't go there. At least not in this reading. Because right there, you did the work to balance to come in, and you are like enjoying the amusement park of healing inside yourself, like during your dreams, during your times, and your internal reflections. So who's going to Disneyland? Might be you, Pisces. Might be you. 3 of Wands. We looked at that, but we can always look a little more. 8 of Swords to the 3 of Cups. Holy cow, you got all the 3s. You got every friggin' 3. There's 3. Oh my gosh. Check this out. Something made me not stop and go a little further. 3 of Cups were here. And look at this. It's all in the mind. Freaking George Harrison's a February 25th Pisces, and he said that. It's all in the mind. The only thing affecting your ability to heal and your interference is your own happiness, is your own energies. This is analysis paralysis, and worried and fearful that it may not happen, it may not come in. But if you ride that flow out, it gets you where you want to go. Knight of Wands. It makes you a freaking rock star right there. Love it. Dig it. Boom. Pisces, If this resonated at all and you'd like to find out more and inquire about a personal or extended reading with me, you may, Two of Wands free will, choose to do so by emailing me at archerastrology@gmail.com, where we will hook up, connect, and take it from there. And remember, Pisces, this will resonate to any and all placements of Pisces within your chart, because we are FHA compliant here at Archer Astrology, and will read for any sign or placement which desires and inquires. Set that bell, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Let me know who you're dealing with, what you're dealing with, and what is going on. And set the bell to all notifications, because I go live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern for an all signs from Aries to you, Pisces. Hang out with me up here and J-Dub and the Mod Squad down in the chat as we just chill, tarot, and have a good friggin' time, okay? And also come back every Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern for a little TikTok chat room where even I'm down there, and we just hang out and have a good time. Come and say hi and be a part of the familia. All right, till next time. Nice. Till next time, Pisces. I hope you make a good one. Stay safe. And I do love you to the moon and back. It's why Cancers and Pisces shares that card. So until next time, peace out. Archer out. Yeah, chariot. Later.